Hi there guys, Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well, and today guys I'll be talking you about this cult classic from 1994 starring Dolph Lundgren, Pentathlon. As you can see here, cult classic from 94, and this one here is the Blu-ray disc. I'm going to be talking you in a second. Now, let me just talk a little bit about this movie. This one by far is not like one of like Landgren's favorites when it comes to his like movies, 80s or 90s. Yes, he was in so many cult classics in the 80s and the 90s, and of course most people know him from Rocky 4, Masters of the Universe, Universal Soldier with Van Damme, The Punisher, Showdown in Little Tokyo with Brandon Lee, Man of War. I mean, yeah, so many, Joshua 3. I mean, yeah, so many cult classics. He's been, Red Scorpion. And this one is one that, for some reason, a lot of people don't talk about this movie. I know a lot of friends that didn't even watch this one, but this one is like particular, like it's special in a way to me because I remember going to the video store. I mean, near where I lived, growing up in Portugal, and I always see this VHS. Every time I'll go to the video store, there are plenty of copies of this one. There was like a big poster on the wall of the Pentathlon, that the original artwork that is not like this one. It's like a Dolph Lundgren holding a gun, and you see him like celebrating, and it's like an iconic poster. And I remember renting it from the video store and watching it, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to say it's my favorite when it comes to Dolph Lundgren, but it's like a nice movie. It's like different from most of his movies, that most of the things you're used to when you watch like a Dolph Lundgren movie. This one is different, but definitely is worth you guys like have a look if you didn't, because if you are big fans of the 80s and the 90s, a lot of people are big fans of Dolph Lundgren, and he was in so many cult classics. But for some reason, this is one of those cult classics from the 90s, 94, that a lot of people don't talk about, a lot of people didn't see. And it's worth to have a look to watch this one. So basically, guys, this one is like he plays Eric Brogar, like a East German athlete that wins a gold medal in pentathlon and escapes to freedom in West with the help of a beautiful American athlete. But his demanding coach Heinrich Mueller, played by David Soul, that plays the bad guy. You might know him for Magnum Force. That is like Dirty Harry 2 and Starsky and Hutch, the TV series in US. I mean, he was super famous in the 70s and the 80s. I mean, David Soul, English actor, and he plays the bad guy here. And he vows revenge, and Eric's best friend and his father pay the ultimate price for his freedom when they are killed by the secret police. So in Los Angeles, Eric starts to train for the gold again. But when Mueller comes to America, Eric must win the most deadly game of all, the fight for his life. And of course, he moved to US and he starts like a new job. He works in a burger place, and he's like owned by Roger E. Mosley, that you might know for Magnum PI, and he starts training together with Dolph Lundgren. He wants to compete again, but his old coach is going to America to hunt him, and this is basically the plot of the movie, right? He has like his German coach that is a neo-Nazi, and he wants to go to America to hunt like Lundgren, who escaped from the East Germany, from when he won the gold medal. And I mean, guys, the thing is, it's low on the action front, but the Dolph factor is always high. You cannot say this is the most action-packed movie or anything, but you have a nice supporting role by Mosley as well, and And you have like David Soul playing a great bad guy, and you have some fight scenes where you can see Dolph Lundgren showcasing his like fighting ability skills, and you can see how great athlete like Dolph Lundgren is. So this one definitely is one that I mean, I think you guys that grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and you like these movies like me, and all these like Van Damme, Chuck Norris, Dolph Lundgren. If you didn't watch this one, you should have a look to this one. Give it a try. It's not going to be action-packed, guys. It's not going to be like a Red Scorpion. It's not going to be like a Joshua 3 or a Cover Up or anything. But definitely it's a different movie. It's an action thriller. There is some drama as well. So definitely deserves like a look from you guys. And this one, as you can see, it was directed by Bruce Malmuth, that directed like Hard to Kill with Steven Seagal, and this one it was his last movie that he directed before he passed away. So yeah, definitely you should have give it a try, guys. Or if you actually watch this one, if this one was one of your favorites as well growing up, just let me know. Comment down below and let me know if this one was one of your favorites growing up. If you actually watch this one, if you had the VHS in the days, if you had the DVD as well, and let me know, because some people, some friends, like I told you, that I know they didn't watch this one. Some that did, they didn't like it much because I think it's like too slow. It's not like action packed like usually a Dolph Lundgren movie is. But like I told you guys, it's a different story. There is some drama in the movie, and the fact, guys, and this one was released in '94, and then in real life, Dolph Lundgren was the team leader of the 1996 US Olympic modern pentathlon team. That's right, he trained with US pentathlon team in preparation for the 1996 Atlanta like Olympic Games. So I mean, most of you guys know that Dolph Lundgren was an amazing athlete. He was the captain for the Swedish national team karate team. He was like a European champion. He's like a second degree black belt Kyokushinkai. So he's a great athlete. So you guys can see, and it's really like curious about is like 2 years before he actually trained with the US team in preparation for the Olympic Games. He released this movie. Maybe he knew already he was going to train with the US national team. That's why he was on this movie, was one of the producers as well. So that's why it's like a really interesting movie. And he was the non-competing team leader, and he marched in the opening of the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games in '96 in US, and he was present there marching in the Olympic ceremony, even though he's Swedish, but he lives for many years like in US. But yeah, guys, you can see here that he was in great shape. He was a little bit slimmed down. He was not as muscular in this movie. Obviously, probably is already like in preparation for that Olympic training, like he did preparing for the '96 like Atlanta Olympic Games. That's why he prepared for this movie as well. And you can see him running and swimming, and you can see slimmed down. It's more like athletic look in this movie compared to the like Showdown in Little Tokyo, or like Universal Soldier, Red Scorpion, that you can see is literally is like bigger, more muscular. And in this movie you can see he's more athletic. You can see like he put on the effort, he prepared for the role, and actually training for the pentathlon. And like I told you guys, curious story, he actually trained with the US pentathlon team in preparation for the 1996 Olympics. So yeah, guys, give it a try on this one. If you have seen this one, just let me know what you think about it. If you didn't, give it a try and let me know after what you think about this one. But bear in mind, guys, this one is not the typical action-packed like Dolph Lundgren like movie. even though there is some action, like fight sequences, and there is some guns, explosions, but not action packed like you would expect from a normal like Lundgren movie. When it comes to this Blu-ray, guys, if you are big fans and if you collect physical media and you like to have all the Blu-rays from Dolph Lundgren action martial art movies, this one here was the release in 2015. It was released by Universal here in the UK. This one originally was released by Live Entertainment in 94 in the US. This one was released theatrically in some countries, but in most countries it was released like straight into VHS. In Portugal, I remember it was straight into VHS. This one didn't go to theaters because I remember seeing it straight away on the video store, and definitely this one didn't go to theaters. Back in the days in Portugal, I watched it like on VHS, rented from the video store. And yeah, guys, this one was released here in 2015 by Universal. I guess they have the rights here in the UK. This one is like a standard, like is nothing special here. It's just like a standard Blu-ray, and you can see here this one. I don't think as like a US release. This one has been released here in UK, in Germany, in some Scandinavian countries like Sweden, and because you know Dolph Lundgren is it's big there, and but literally UK, Germany, some Scandinavian countries. It was released in France as well, but I don't take this one as like a US release. But guys, if you want, you can order this one from Amazon UK. It costs roughly £7 something, guys, $8 something, $9. So there's not a lot of special features or anything. It's just a movie as like a trailer, and it's like a cool, just let me show you. You have like a cool menu as well, as you can see here. Like a trailer setup, special play features. When it comes to the setup here, you have 2.0 and you have 5.1 HD master audio as well. And you have the trailer, as you can see. I can play it here. Like the trailer is like in 4:3, like as you can see is like standard definition, and is like 4:3 the aspect ratio. As you can see here, some scenes of the trailer. Let me pop up to the main menu again. When it comes to the transfer, is like a solid like transfer. Is not a 4K or anything, and probably you'll never have like a 4K of this one. Let me just put like one of the scenes so you can see some the picture quality. It's quite solid. It's like a HD. As you can see here, you can see some grain. Is not the best picture in the world. It's not a 4K or anything, but really solid. You can see one of the scenes that where Dolph is like competing, and yeah, you can see it. You can see it here, Dolph running like the Seoul like 88 Olympics. But pretty much, guys, it's like a solid HD transfer, as you can see behind me. Good picture quality. Is not a 4K, but again, guys, probably you'll never have a 4K of like a Pentathlon. This one was a low budget movie from the 90s that most people don't even know about it. But if you are big fans, if you are in US, that I don't think you have like a US release, you can order it from Amazon UK. There is a lot of people selling it on eBay as well. If you guys live here in UK, there is like CX, that is a store that sells like used movies. They are selling it for £5, roughly £7 on Amazon. You have people on eBay selling it anything from 7 to 15 to 20 pounds as well. And yeah, guys, a solid release movie. You have the trailer, a nice cool menu, and if you are a big fan and you like to have all your Dolph Lundgren's, you like to own all the movies from Dolph on like HD, this one definitely is one that deserves like a pick up, because it's not expensive or anything, and it's been released 10 years ago. You still can buy it for a cheap price. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Pentathlon, this cult classic from 94 starring Dolph Lundgren. Let me know if this one was one of your favorites growing up. if actually it wasn't one of your favorites, if you think it was like too slow, it was not action packed or anything. So you guys just let me know. And yeah, guys, your opinion is always important to me, as always. So I like to share it and to interact with you guys. And yeah, guys, I'll be with you guys soon next week. It's going to be new, cool, amazing releases, and I'll be here unboxing those movies and reviewing. And yeah, guys, keep strong.